Peace, y'all. Y'all thought I forgot. I didn't. It's been a beautiful day. So, what's the word Wednesday? I got 3. The end of the year is coming. And I may have used this word before, but forgiveness, acceptance, and opposition. So, a few weeks ago we talked about the ego, how it can kind of stand for edging out God, where part of you feels as if you know better, but truthfully, if you knew better, you would do better. So what happens is, when something or someone pushes on you, you tend to push back, right? When there's opposition, you tend to want to fight, regardless of what it feels like. You want to resist. You want to go against it, when sometimes you just gotta let it be. Sometimes it's easier to not oppose and just be like, okay. Now again, I'm not saying be passive, but I am saying if you know that it's not worth the fight, why do it? Don't go down to somebody's level, right? They say don't argue with a fool, because then you also become a fool. However, when you accept your greatness and you accept that you are not a fool, then you understand that there are some things that are not worth fighting for. You begin to understand how to choose your battles, and that part makes it beautiful and amazing. So we've got opposition where someone just needs to fight when we really need to let go. And acceptance, when you realize that you are amazing and powerful and great, you stop wanting to fight what you figure is opposing because you know better. I always reference my oldest used to take Taekwondo, and I love the idea of Taekwondo because you know exactly, bro. With Taekwondo, there's an understanding of the discipline that it takes to not only understand it, but continually master each different level. And it's not something that you can see, right? But the person who takes it and has mastered any belt form and knows that to a certain degree they can handle themselves, they can take you down, they can fight you, they can do whatever. They no longer need or feel the need to fight because they know you don't know something about them, right? They accept their greatness and they no longer succumb to the opposition, because people will want to challenge you. Things will want to challenge you, and you and your greatness will be like, ugh, I'm good. Like, you ain't even ready for this, right? But then the last one, forgiveness, right? Forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for yourself. Because ultimately, and I've said this before, ultimately you allowed the behavior through lack of boundaries, lack of understanding of self, lack of self-love. For whatever reason, you allowed it to happen. And sometimes we're like, man, I can't believe, even with weight loss, right? We'll be like, oh my God, I know better. I've been this size before. I lost the weight before. I can't believe I put it on again. And instead of just being like, okay, it's okay. I put it on again. It happened. Life happened. And now I forgive myself. And I'm going to do better. But this time I won't stop. This time I won't slip. Or even if I do, it's okay. Because what happens is Thanksgiving comes around and we eat. And then Christmas comes around and we eat. And instead of being like, yo, that's just one day out of 300, or 2 days, or 4 days, and they're not even consecutive. Out of 365 days that I get to indulge a little bit. When we realize that it's just a moment and we don't crucify ourselves for a moment, then we begin to accept and forgive and heal and grow. We stop fighting the opposition. So on What's the Word Wednesday, there are 3 words. Count 'em, 1, 2, 3. Acceptance, forgiveness, and opposition. Right? Begin to accept how great you are and stop fighting fights that don't belong to you. When you are great and powerful, you understand that everything is not worth your attention. And learn to forgive yourself for giving your attention to things that are not worth your power. I hope you had a very, very, very happy holiday. I hope that tomorrow is a beautiful day for you. Don't forget the big show, Me and the Little Bit, will be in it tomorrow. There are 2 show times, one at 1 and one at 6. I will check y'all later. Peace.